This regret isn't just a passing feeling, it's a constant ache, a sorrow that lingers over every thought. They find themselves replaying their failures, wishing they could turn back time and make different choices. The realization of how irreplaceable you are has hit them deeply. They now understand that no one else can fill the emptiness you've left in their life. You are one of a kind, and the bond they share with you is unlike any other. In moments of quiet reflection, they long to express their true feelings, hoping to say, "Please don't leave me, I'm already struggling enough." Their plea is driven by a deep fear of losing you for good. The challenges they're currently facing feel overwhelming without your love and support. They're struggling through a storm, and your presence would be the guiding light they so desperately need. The realization that you've started prioritizing yourself has been a wake-up call for them, forcing them to recognize your true worth and the invaluable energy you bring to their life. Your decision to put yourself first has highlighted the strength and resilience they may have once taken for granted. Now, they see you in a new light, deeply appreciating the self-worth and dignity you maintain. Your energy lingers in their thoughts, a constant reminder of the vibrant and uplifting influence you have on them. They are captivated by your essence, unable to let go of the memories and the impact you've had on their life. They may seem distant, but in reality, they've been carefully preparing their next steps toward you. Their desire to be with you is so strong that each move they make is intentional, aimed at winning you back. They know rushing could ruin their chances, so they're being patient, planning how to reconnect in the best way possible. Their longing to be with you is all-consuming, driving them to take thoughtful actions that reflect their true intentions. They see your energy as rare and precious, a gem in a world filled with ordinary stones. Being with you brings them comfort and security. Your presence makes them feel safe, appreciated, and loved. It's as if your very presence wraps them in a cocoon of warmth and acceptance, protecting them from the harshness of the world. The peace and sense of belonging they find in your presence are unlike anything else. In your absence, they realize what they're missing: the joy, the laughter, and the unwavering support you bring. They feel the void you've left behind, one that no one else can fill. Your unique energy and the deep connection you share are irreplaceable, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to bring you back into their life. They're on a journey of self-reflection and growth, driven by the hope of restoring the bond between you. Their future actions will show their commitment to making things right and proving their love for you. They want to demonstrate that they've learned from their past mistakes and have grown as a person and a partner. Their longing for you is a powerful motivator, pushing them to become a better version of themselves and earn back your trust and love. They know the love and connection you share are worth every effort. Thank you for inspiring them, for igniting this change, and for sparking this transformation. Reflecting on this journey has truly opened their eyes. I've come to realize just how pivotal your influence has been in my life. I can't imagine where I would be now if I hadn't had this opportunity. It feels like everything is finally falling into place, as if the pieces of a complex puzzle are finally clicking together. For so long, my intuition felt completely off. I'd go left when I should have gone right, say yes when I should have said no. This constant misalignment created chaos in my life, and I often found myself making choices that didn't reflect my true self. Deep down, I always knew I was betraying myself, but despite that awareness, I continued down the same path, driven by the need to appear perfect in everyone else's eyes. The pursuit of perfection became a heavy burden, an exhausting act of constantly trying to meet external expectations while neglecting my own needs and desires. I was trapped in a cycle of self-sabotage, repeating the same mistakes and wondering why I felt so unfulfilled. The pressure to conform and be someone I wasn't slowly chipped away at my sense of self. But then something shifted. Meeting you marked the start of a profound transformation. It was as if you held up a mirror to my soul, allowing me to finally see the truth that had been hidden for so long. Your presence, your words, and your actions illuminated the path forward, guiding me out of the darkness. I realized it was time to move on, to leave behind the pain and all the things that no longer served me, things that never had. The darkness that once consumed my life began to fade, and I started to see the light at the end of the tunnel. It was a glimmer of hope that grew stronger each day. Your encouragement and support were like a beacon, leading me toward healing and self-discovery. I began to understand that I didn't need to be perfect, I just needed to be true to myself. I have to thank you because I had been searching for a way out for so long. The journey was tough, filled with moments of doubt and despair, but your unwavering belief in me kept me going. When I met you, it felt like I had found the love of my life, someone who truly understood me. You showed me the light and opened the door to happiness. Your words have been a balm to my soul, healing deep-rooted wounds that I thought would never mend. Every conversation, every piece of advice, has been a step toward reclaiming my life. The excitement I feel whenever I receive your calls or messages is indescribable. It's a reminder that I'm not alone, that someone out there genuinely cares about my well-being. I am focused on living authentically, embracing my imperfections, and finding joy in the present moment. The journey is far from over, but I am grateful for the progress I've made. I've learned to trust my intuition again and to listen to that inner voice guiding me toward what feels right. I am more attuned to my needs and more willing to set boundaries that protect my peace. This transformation has been both challenging and liberating, and I couldn't have done it without your support. Thank you for being the catalyst for change in my life. Your presence has made all the difference, and I am eternally grateful for the light you have brought into my world. As I continue on this path, I carry your wisdom and encouragement with me, knowing that I am capable of overcoming any obstacle. The future feels brighter, and I am excited to see where this journey leads. In the intricate dance of human relationships, your partner finds themselves caught in a web of contradictions. Their actions diverge sharply from their deepest desires. Despite harboring an insatiable longing for your presence, their current demeanor is marked by an overwhelming sense of discord and inner turmoil. The energy they emit is fraught with pain, a tangible manifestation of the internal struggle they are undergoing. It's clear that your partner is consumed by their obsession with you, a relentless craving that gnaws at their soul and leaves them in a state of perpetual anguish. The mere thought of being without you is enough to plunge them into despair, and they yearn desperately to bridge the physical distance between you, to prove their love through tangible, intimate gestures. The desire to be in your presence, to bask in the warmth of your companionship, is an unrelenting ache that pervades every fiber of their being. Yet, amidst this tumultuous sea of emotions, there is a poignant realization dawning upon them, a recognition of the ways in which their own ego has led them astray, causing them to act in ways contrary to their true desires and values. They carry the weight of regret for past transgressions, for moments of disrespect and neglect that have caused you pain. The shame they feel is a heavy burden, a constant reminder of the ways in which they have fallen short of the love and respect you truly deserve. In the absence of your presence, your partner feels as though a vital piece of themselves is missing, as though they are aimlessly wandering through life, searching for something they can't quite name. They are haunted by the emptiness that surrounds them, the hollow ache of loneliness gnawing at their soul. It's as though they are adrift in a vast ocean, yearning for the familiar anchor of your love to guide them home. Despite this overwhelming pull drawing them back to you, your partner hesitates, grappling with the fear and uncertainty that accompany such a profound reconciliation. They know that the path back to you will not be easy, that it will require them to confront their own demons and reckon with the ways in which they have hurt you in the past. Yet, they cannot shake the feeling that their destiny is intertwined with yours, that the lessons they need to learn can only be found in the embrace of your love. Your person is deeply consumed by a profound fear that you may not be able to forgive them for their past actions. This fear isn't just a passing feeling, it is a constant, ongoing torment that gnaws at their heart every single day. The thought of you rejecting them, of turning away due to their past misdeeds, is enough to break them. It's a heartbreak that resonates in the deepest part of their soul, leaving them feeling lost and empty. They are genuinely sorrowful about the state of things between you. The silence that stretches between you two is deafening to them. They long for the sound of your voice, the warmth of your words, and the comforting presence you once shared. They yearn for the times when you would talk to them, when you would share your thoughts and dreams. They miss the energy and attention you once gave them. It feels like a crucial part of their life has been taken away, leaving a void that nothing else can fill. Your person wants you to know that they are not the same as they were before. They are growing, maturing, and evolving, and it's all because of you. You've been their teacher, guide, and mentor, teaching them countless lessons, whether directly or indirectly, which have helped them grow. These lessons have opened their eyes to their faults and shortcomings, inspiring them to become a better version of themselves. They now realize that you deserve so much more than they were giving you: stability, commitment, and unwavering love. They understand how you stood by them through the highs and lows, how you were their rock in life's stormy moments. For all of this, they are deeply grateful. They appreciate your patience, understanding, and unconditional love. Looking back, they regret not choosing you sooner. They regret not recognizing your worth earlier. They never imagined that you would move on from them, that you would take your power back, but you did. You moved on, you reclaimed your strength, and in doing so, you made them see your true worth, your resilience, and your strength. This realization was a wake-up call for them. They came to see how they had taken your love for granted, underestimated your strength, and overlooked your true worth. They now understand the harm their actions caused and the impact it had on you. This newfound awareness has shifted their perspective, allowing them to see things in a different light. They are beginning to accept their mistakes, take responsibility, and work on making amends. They're learning to cherish you more, to truly value your love and presence in their life. They are committed to becoming a better person, someone deserving of your love and trust. Your person is in a phase of deep self-reflection and growth, using their mistakes as lessons to strive for personal improvement. They feel genuine remorse for their past actions and are determined to make things right. They hope that you can find it in your heart to forgive them and give them a chance to prove their love. They want you to see the changes they've made and to believe in the depth of their feelings for you. Most importantly, they long for the opportunity to be welcomed back into your life and your heart. They hope, above all, for your forgiveness and your love. In moments of solitude, they are overcome by a longing that is both deep and bittersweet, a yearning for your presence so profound that the mere thought of being without you feels unbearable. Your face, once a cherished part of their daily life, now lingers in their mind, appearing in every crowd they pass. It feels as though their mind is playing tricks on them, conjuring your image among strangers, compelling them to reach out to you instantly. This strange sensation brings a mix of joy and sorrow, leaving them feeling both uplifted and heartbroken. Everywhere they turn, reminders of you seem to surround them, as if the universe is determined to keep your memory vivid in their heart. Sometimes it's the sound of your name mentioned casually by someone or written on a piece of paper. Other times, it's your birth date appearing unexpectedly, as though fate itself refuses to let them forget what you mean to them. Sometimes, I stumble upon your birth date on a calendar or see it on a document, and it triggers a wave of memories. Then there are those moments when I hear a song we once shared. The melody carries the essence of our shared moments, and the lyrics feel like they were written for our story. I've tried everything to distract myself, immersing myself in work, surrounding myself with people and friends, and filling my days with endless activities, hoping that the busyness would ease the ache of missing you. But no matter what I do, nothing seems to replace the longing I feel for you. It's as if a part of me is missing, and only you can fill that void. Even in the digital world, I find a small sense of solace. Seeing you online gives me a fleeting sense of connection, as though, despite the physical distance, you're still within reach, just a click away. It's a strange, yet comforting feeling. But my desire to know you goes far beyond the screen. I want to discover more about the real you, the person behind the messages. I want to learn about your hobbies, your passions, and the things that make your heart light up. I want to learn about your favorite places, the spots that hold meaning for you, where your heart feels at peace. I want to hear about your favorite songs, the ones that make you smile, tap your feet, or bring back cherished memories. I long to know you in every way, to understand both the beautiful complexities and the simple joys that make you who you are. There are moments when you seem distant, as though you're moving on. But even in those times, I sense something lingering, a part of you that hasn't fully let go, a part that still holds on to what we had. I see you more clearly than you realize. I know how much you desire for us to find our way back to each other, how deeply you yearn for the connection we once shared. Believe me when I say this, I'm on my way back to you. It may not seem obvious right now, but I'm doing everything I can to close the distance between us. All I ask is for your trust and faith in me because, despite the distance, the silence, and the uncertainty, my heart still beats for you, and it always will. So, here's to us, to our journey, and to our story. May it be as beautiful and enduring as the love that binds us together. Your love feels like a perfectly tailored suit, crafted just for me, wrapping around me and transforming me into a better version of myself. The energy you carry is nurturing, like a warm blanket on a cold winter's night. It pulls me in, irresistible and captivating, like a moth drawn to a flame. I miss you more than I ever thought possible. The silence between us is haunting, like a restless ghost that lingers in my thoughts, keeping me awake every single night, a constant reminder of your absence. I yearn to protect you, to shield you from the harsh realities of the world. What we share is precious, like a rare gem that must be safeguarded from outside interference and harm. I'm doing my best to get this right, to navigate the complexities of love and relationships, but it's not easy, my dearest. It feels like solving a puzzle with missing pieces. Yet, for you and for us, I'm determined to figure it out. I'm trying to understand how you're feeling, to grasp what's going on in your mind, but it's like trying to read a book written in a language I can't comprehend. You're so focused on your own journey of self-discovery that I'm struggling to keep up with your emotions. It feels like trying to match the speed of a moving train, always just out of reach. Before, I was overwhelmed by your energy. It was like standing in the middle of a storm, exhilarating and overwhelming all at once. But now, you've pulled back, like the calm after the storm, and I'm left with a void, a deep emptiness where your presence once was. It feels as if a vital piece of my life has been taken away, leaving me incomplete. I know neither of us likes the silence, the unspoken words that linger in the air, heavy and unresolved. Yet here we are, caught in a stalemate, waiting for the other to break the silence and initiate the conversation. The longer we wait, the harder it becomes, and the distance between us grows. The silence between us grows louder, suffocating everything else, leaving me with nothing but hope that we can bridge this gap, that we can find our way back to one another. Your love transforms me, fits me perfectly, and I can't imagine my life without it. So here's to us, to our journey, and to the love that connects us so deeply. May we find the courage to break this silence, to speak our hearts, because in the end, that's all that truly matters. Your partner, someone who loves you deeply and unconditionally, has tried repeatedly to close the distance between you. They've attempted countless times to share their feelings, writing message after message, only to delete them in hesitation. It's not because they are unsure of their emotions, but because they are caught in a struggle to find the right words to express them. The truth is, they find it incredibly difficult to translate their feelings into words that truly capture the depth of what's in their heart. They are burdened by the weight of past harsh words, which now make them hesitant. They fear that if they were to open up completely, you might not believe them, even though every word they wish to say comes straight from their soul. Your partner carries the heavy burden of guilt, feeling deeply remorseful for the way they treated you. They are painfully aware of how unfair their words and actions were and recognize that you, above all, deserved so much better. This realization haunts them, a constant reminder of their past mistakes and the pain they caused you, a pain they wish they could erase. They yearn to make amends, to explain the truth behind their actions and the choices they made. They want to tell you why they didn't choose you before, why they seemed to push you away despite the love they felt in their heart. The truth is, their hesitation stemmed from fear of the sacrifices they believed they would have to make